Yo, so many familiar names already in here. Vendo's here. Yeah, you guys are probably wondering, man, where have you been with all this Ryobi stuff? Yeah, I am back with Ryobi. I am taking a break from Milwaukee. Milwaukee has not been my best friend. Milwaukee's been very tough to me right now. So, what's it called? We're taking a break on the Milwaukee stuff and we're going to shoot back into Ryobi. Got some stuff in the shop if you want to see it. We do have a 21-degree framing nailer. If anyone's interested in a framing nailer, we've got one in the shop today. Let's go. I know we're competing today also. Jump into the giveaway. Throw out some of your questions if you guys got any questions. We're going to be running. We're not running too much Ryobi. We do have Ryobi, and then we also got some Philips lights. Really awesome Philips lights. We got a few of those. But hand tools, I'm dealing generally with hand tools. You can see in the back there. We've got hand tools. We've got fans. Plenty of fans. The season has already come around. Yo, Beta, good to see you. Yeah, we're on there. Germ is in the house. Good to see you, Germ. Yeah. All right, let's go. Yeah, we are moving back to some Ryobi tools because I've tried Milwaukee, I think 4 times. I think all the Ryobi guys I had probably disappeared by now. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, Beta. Tried Milwaukee here a little bit, and dude, it went backwards. It's not what I was expecting. The crowd was there. It was decent, 80 to 100 people almost every show, but it was the wrong crowd, or it just felt like the wrong crowd. It was going way too cheap. I ended up losing 3 out of the 4 pallets that I got. It was definitely a frustrating time for me, but it's okay. We'll survive. We're still surviving, and we'll get through all of it. Let's do this. Quickly do this, and then we're going to start running with this. We are throwing up torch lighters as giveaways. So if you want torch lighter, get yourself into the giveaway. Brand new. Really awesome. It does have a lock, and you can control how much speed, how much of it comes out. Really cool torch lighters. So get in. We'll start rushing through here in just a minute, but we got a lot. Not a lot to sell, but we got a decent amount to sell. I'm going to probably start going with this because we don't have all day, and we are competing with 2 other guys today. Any hand belt sanders? No, not today. No belt sanders. Pin nailer, don't have one. Do have a 21-degree, though, and an 18 gauge. 21-degree and 18 gauge. Miter saw. No, I can't imagine somebody selling those. Any speakers? I have speakers, Germ. I have 2 right here. They're back there. I have 3 actually, but I'm going to have to talk to you about those before I put them up. They're, again, one of those where at full volume, they are just cracking up. Spot cleaners, don't have any spot cleaners. All right, let's do this. We're going to start running, getting in the giveaway, but get in on the giveaway. But how's this going to work? Again, $9.21 for shipping. I pay the rest. Really easy. After your first tool, shipping will be practically free for you. So enjoy enjoy pretty much everything that you want after the first item. Most of the stuff today is pre-owned. A lot of it is really good condition. I'll point out anything that's very blatantly, obviously messed up on it. I see someone's already asked about speakers, so I will wait. Yeah, I've got some speakers. We'll talk about those. I have a couple of them. Giveaway literally ends in a few seconds. All right, who's taking this? Wolverine 173. We're gonna be running a few giveaways today, but there's that first one. All right, let's do this. Pre-owned generally today, mainly. Ryobi Ridgid. I've got a couple of Ridgid items. Small hand tools generally. We got a couple fans. We got a couple drills. Not a lot. I don't have too much today, so if you guys need something, snatch it quick, because it's not a huge show. I'm just kind of warming back up to Ryobi again. But let's get running with it. Lights, I will be running towards the end. I know those are some pretty hot items, but we'll run those towards the end. Shipping, I will be packing the stuff today and sending it out tomorrow, so you guys won't have to wait. All right, I think we're done. Let's get started. First thing we've got on the menu is a 4-volt fan, tool only though. As of right now, these are tool only. I'll show you guys that it does work. 2 separate settings, mini clamp fan, tool by itself, no battery. 2024, 38th week, pre-owned, but literally looks spotless. Let's run this. We're going to be running it at 10 seconds. 10 seconds, ready, go. Tool by itself. Feels weird. I haven't been on Ryobi for a few weeks now. I think almost a couple of months. It just feels wrong. I don't know why. Any 3-gallon vacs, no. Here's another one. Also, tool only by itself. Tool only, no battery. Very minor marks. There's a tiny mark right there. 2024 is the year, 32nd week. Another mini 4-volt clamp fan. Fans are in season, folks. So prepare yourselves. It's only getting hotter. Only getting warmer. Finally rained here in South Carolina, so now we're starting to feel the humidity. Boy, man, I don't miss it. I kind of like how the delay of humidity. But Charles, good morning, East. Seriously, here's another one. Tool only by itself, 2025, 2nd week. Pre-owned, literally minor marks. I don't know what you're going to find on this one, but here we go. Tool by itself, go. Any 18-volt big fans. I have 18-volt clamp fans. Here's a tiny little mark. Got 18-volt clamp fans, and I've also got 18-volt slightly bigger fans. For instance, here's an 18-volt fan. East Tennessee had rain every day this past week. Literally, we've had some too. It's finally good for the grass. Been waiting for this rain, and because the grass, I'm not trying to water it, but any toolboxes? No, I don't have any toolboxes. All right, here's an 18-volt fan. It's got minor marks, very tiny scuffs. Also here on the bottom. I mean, this stuff is so small that you literally have to sit here and focus on it. But as you can see there, I'll plug it in so you can see that it does work. 2 speeds, clamps onto literally everything. Year on this one, 24, 15th week. No, 24, 12th week. Sorry. Let's do this. Tool by itself. Go. 18-volt clamp fan. And we're going to start another giveaway. Go. Another torch lighter for you guys. All right, here's another one. Here's another one. We've got a couple scuffs on this one. Minor, but it's there. Minor marks pre-owned. Here's some of the more visible marks you can see there. Year on this one, 24, 17th week. 2 speeds. Pivoting. Does whatever you want with it. Let's do this. Grinder, Ryobi. I've got one grinder today. Any Ridgid 18-volt jigsaws or tire inflators? No. I have a jigsaw, but it's not a good one. Not pretty. Yeah. No batteries yet, guys. I've been literally doing my best to try to snatch them up. Dude, it's been impossible. Here's another pre-owned fan. Pre-owned clamp fan. 2 speeds. I'm telling you guys, these fans are extremely nice. They do not drain the battery at all. It takes an extremely long time for it to use up a battery, but 2024, 48th week, go. Any PEX tools? No. I'll take both of the messed up speakers. I got 3 of them, actually. All right, this is what I'm going to do on this one. First of all, so you guys can read this. 4 parts does not work. But I've plugged a battery in. I tested it. The problem that I find a lot with these speakers, specifically these Verse clamp speakers, is that at full volume, if this thing gets shaken up or dropped, the speaker does end up getting messed up, and at full volume, it starts to crack. It's got several levels. Obviously, you press the button, it goes up level by level. At the highest level, it's got a cracking sound in it, where the speaker is just not happy with it. You drop it 1 down, and it's almost perfect. So I'm selling these as parts. It does work. It does connect. I'll show it to you here.
Power on. Searching for primary.
It's probably going to connect
Power off.
Probably going to connect to the other speaker that's playing right now inside my house. But you guys get the point. 2024 second week. When you guys win this, I'm going to ask if you guys were paying attention, because boy, have I done that, and people have no idea what just happened. All right, let's do this. Go. At full volume, this cracks. At full volume. But it does work. I don't know if you guys blast your speakers or not. Graham, were you paying attention? Please let me know in the chat. I need to know, because I don't want to have to deal with any issues afterwards. Just say something in the chat that you're aware that at full volume it cracks. Or just yes. Graham, let me know. It's all good. All right. Here's another one. Same exact thing. Same exact issue. At full volume, it cracks. Day code 2024, 9th week. Pre-owned. All right, let's go. Oh, I didn't even start it. Go. Do I have any normal radios? No, I don't. All right, one more. 2024's 22nd week. Same exact thing. Knee-Man takes a torchlighter for himself. Here you go. Dustin, just let me know in the chat if you're aware that that speaker does not play or it cracks at full volume. Let me know. Here's another one. Same thing. It cracks at full volume. Not aware. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you're joking or not. It cracks at full volume. Yeah, beta. It's another day. It's another day. Another day. Another day to be alive. Well, Dustin, I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's do this. Glue gun. 2022, 37th week. Minor marks. Minor marks. It's all right. We'll figure something out, Dustin. Here we go. It is tested. I test everything in here, so let me know. Let's go. Glue gun, pre-owned, minor marks on it. I try to make sure everybody knows what they're getting before they bid on it. It happens when you just jump in and I'm not talking about it. It happens. They probably just jumped in when the timer was running out. It's all good. It's all good. All right, everybody's favorite pizza cutter. I have yet to make myself a video of myself cutting pizza with this, but this does come with a 2-amp fully charged battery. The year on this is 24, 48th week. And this pizza cutter is nearly perfect. It's not a pizza cutter, but 2025, 9th week. Battery and cutter combo, go. Any staplers? No, no staplers. Does come with a battery. 23 bucks takes it. All right, mini power scrubber. Also comes with a battery, fully charged, 24, 48th week. And this also is 24, 44th week. Literally perfect. Yeah, literally perfect. Let's run it. Mini power scrubber. Any lights? I've got one light. One light. Mini power scrubber with a battery. Make sure with the power scrubbers you plug the battery in all the way, because if you don't, it may not start. All right. Orbital sander. Extremely clean orbital sander. Year on this one is 24, 50th week. Very clean. I mean, dude, it doesn't get cleaner than that. That's just perfect. Pre-owned. Let's run it. Go. I only got one. Only got one. William takes it. Here's a little flashlight. Hope I didn't blind you. But let's do this. Year 21, 46th week. Pre-owned. Tiny, tiny marks. Like extremely tiny. Let's run it. Go. Only got one. And get in on another giveaway. All right, Hex Impact Driver. I've only got one of these. Year on this one is 21, 48th week. Tiny marks. Besides those tiny marks, this thing looks spotless. So let's run it. I've only got one. Go. Good morning, Caged. All right, one drill. One basic drill. It's got 2 speeds. Runs on both. 2024, 46th week. It is pre-owned. It's got very small marks on it, but has marks nonetheless. Pre-owned. Let's go. I've only got one of these. Looking for 2 things. Ryobi Grease Gun and Ryobi Hand Buffer by chance. Don't have any right now. Do not have any right now. Sorry. All right, here's another drill. Definitely more of a house drill. It's not a crazy drill. This is literally Ryobi's most basic drill on the planet. Dual functioning 18-volt inflator. Don't have one right now. 2025 12th week. There's a scuff right here on the sticker. Besides that, looks spotless. Let's go. I've only got one of these. Nailer. I've got a brad nailer, and I've also got a 21-degree framing nailer. All right, brushed 1/2-inch stoles. I don't. But I've been suffering with this Ryobi stuff. Still no batteries. I've just accepted the fact that I may not get batteries anytime soon. You have a light? I did. Not anymore. 1/2-inch impact brushed 2024 46th week. Yes, this is a 1/2-inch. It's not the most powerful, just so you guys are aware. It is not the strongest 1/2-inch. I believe it's one of their weakest, but either way, it's still quality 1/2-inch. Let's go. I've only got one of these. Don't have any chargers. Pruning chainsaw. I got fans, no pruning chainsaw. $40 is stolen at this. That's easy, 80 bucks on a different platform all day long. All right, now the best drill that Ryobi has. PBLDD02. Yeah, PBLDD02. This is the 2nd edition, 2024, 51st week. We got fans. We'll throw them up here in a minute. Pre-owned. As you can see, there's a little bit of use there on the front. Besides that, quality drill. I've only got one of them. Only got one. Go. $25. Law of Fortune takes a steal on that one. Love to Fart takes himself one of these torch lighters. I bet you can make a nice fire when you fart, and Turn on one of these torch lighters behind you. Man, that would be funny. I guarantee you, I can almost bet you've done that before, or at least tried it. All right, here we go. Impact Driver. Impact Driver 2024, 48th week. This is the second edition. The better edition, the stronger one. Actually, not the second. This is probably their third edition. Quality Impact Driver. It's got 4 different settings there. 1, 2, 3, and automatic. But let's go. I've only got one of these. These are extremely rare right now. People are not returning these. Go. And in the meantime, let's do another one. This is the high performance brushless impact driver. These are extremely rare to come by. At least this specific one, and you guys stole that. Mini clamp fan. This one does come with a battery. Fully charged, 2024, 33rd week. And this thing's a 24, 37th week. Fan with a charger. I mean, with a battery, sorry. No cord. Go. Mini clamp fan. With a battery. Shot in the dark, but I need the attachments for the small hedge trimmer. I have the small hedge trimmer with the grass shears today. All right, here we go. 18-volt fan, 18-volt clamp fan. Minor marks right here along the side. And minor marks there. Pre-owned. It's going to have minor marks. 2024, 50th week. 24, 50th week. 2 settings. Go. Tool only. Impact French for Ryobi. Nope, don't have one right now. All right, here's the hybrid fan. Multiple settings on this. 3 separate settings. You can connect it to a cord, or you can connect it to a battery. Either way works. 2024, 50th week. Minor marks. You can see there, it's going to have some scuffs on the side. Scuffs on the side. And on the back and on the front, really tiny marks. Let's go. I've got one. Go. Stoles takes it. Another mini clamp fan. 2 different settings on it. Comes with a battery. 24, 34th week. And this is 23rd, 47th week. Pre-owned. Very good condition. Go. $20. Went for the same price that the tool only ones went for. Grass shears. Does not come with the other attachment, the shears or the hedge trimmer attachment. This is just grass, for grass only. Year on this, 24th, 30th week. Let's run it. Tool only, go. Grass shears. Pre-owned. Does have marks, does have scuffs. Hey yo, Stang takes a torch lighter for himself. Congrats on the giveaway. All right, multi-tool. 2024, 46th week. Very clean on this. Does come with the Allen wrench, but does not come with any of the parts. Has minor scuff right here on the side. Just a line across. But let's do this. Let's run it. Multi-tool by itself. No accessories, but does come with an Allen wrench. Multi-tool. Oh, this is so low. Yeah, that's just stinking low. $11. I've got a blade for this. There we go. 5.5-inch circular saw. Does come with the Allen wrench. Does come with all these little dials, because I know sometimes people sell them without them, but it's got all of them. 2021, 52nd week. Quality, although pre-owned. So pre-owned with a couple marks and scuffs here and there, and it does come with the blade. 5.5-inch circular saw with the blade. Go. Makita batteries, don't have any. No Makita batteries. $15. Steal of the day. All right, let's keep running. We got Ryobi Sawzall. No Milwaukee. Don't have any Milwaukee. All my Milwaukee is sitting on a different platform, not on auction. Ryobi, here we go. It is pre-owned. It's going to have some marks and scuffs here and there. Year on this is 25, second week. 25th year, second week, go. Only one Sawzall. $19. Apologize if I've already asked, do you have any fan for Ryobi? I do. I have a couple more fans left. Not a lot, but I have a couple fans left. Here's a hybrid. 18 volt. Hybrid meaning 18 volt, or you can plug it into an outlet. Just need the cord for it. It is pre-owned. Minor marks on it. Maybe a little bit more on the bottom here. Year on this one is 24, 37th week. 24, 37th week. All right, let's go. hybrid. Stang takes it. All right, last 4-volt. Does come with a battery, 2 amp-hour battery. Year on the fan, 24, 45th week. Battery, 23, 48th week. Comes with a battery, 2 amp-hour battery. Don't have any batteries separately, but I do have a battery with the fan right now. Staying with another one. All right, last hybrid fan. Also, multiple settings. Minor marks all around. Plug it into an outlet. Year on this, 24, 49th week. Pretty good condition for pre-owned. Go. And let's throw up another giveaway. SS Gold. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to throw this up right now because of how very little people there are here, and I haven't had a single request for this. But does anyone need an 18 gauge Brad Nailer? Throw me something in the comments. If someone needs it, let me know. To be honest, I don't want to throw it up. 18-volt fan, 18-volt clam fan, 25 first week. Pre-owned. Go. I'll run it. There's only one person that said that wants it. I would not want to take a loss on that when I know I can sell 84. 21 SS Gold. All right, no, not the last one. I've got one more after this. Another 18-volt clam fan, 24, 26th week. Pre-owned. Minor marks. Minor marks. Does work. Go. $22. All right, we got one more. One more. 24, 43rd week. Last clam fan. Pre-owned, a little bit dusty. Very tiny marks on it. Let's hit it. Go. Stoles takes it. It's Stoles glue gun, 18-volt glue gun. Tested. Powers on perfectly. Works great. 24. Year 24, 34th week. Very tiny marks on this. Too lonely. Go. Any Ridgid guys here? Any Ridgid? Let me see something. If you guys are here for Ridgid, I've got a couple Ridgid tools. I don't know if anyone's here for it, though. Yes. Stoles says no. Any old half-inch drills? I make air horns. Not yet. Shoot me a message, and I might be able to get you something. I haven't tested all the tools yet, but I know I'm probably gonna have some 18-volt that don't work. All right. Do you have any blades for the 5.5-inch saw? I do. I do. I might be able to throw some up, but here is an 18-volt. Here's an 18-volt saw. It does come with the blade and the Allen wrench. It was a little bit dusty. Year on this, 24, 46th week. Let's run it. Pre-owned, but very good condition on this. All right, we'll throw some Ridgid up here in a second. Don't have a lot of Ridgids, probably literally like 3 items. Cement diamond disc for grinder. Huh. I've seen those. I don't know if I have any right now. But I have seen them. All right, not sure where that part of my little stand is, but these are ugly though. All right, well, not the prettiest, but here is a 5.5-inch grinder. It's a fat disc. Let me see what I got, Drake, and then I'll let you know. All right, here we go. 5.5-inch blade, lightly used. $5. Drake, are you talking about this blade? Because this is fat. I've also got one of these, the big ones. So, do you want the 4.5-inch or do you want the bigger one? Orange. All right, this one. I have this one. It does still look good on it. These blocks are still thick enough to be able to still use it. This is the 4.5-inch, I believe. 4.5-inch. I'll run it just for you. Here we go. Any 18-volt batteries? I don't have anything right now. Bigger Ryobi lights, don't have any. 6 amp batteries, don't have any right now. All right, there you go. I do have, here's a Ridgid light. One of those flexible lights that you can angle wherever you want. They wanted it, bro. You can't hold them back from it. It's got 2 settings. Really nice. It's also got a hook on the back here, so you can hang it up if you're going camping or something like that. 2022, 45th week, Ridgid lights, pivots, any way you want. Go. Oh, here's another one. Go. Ridgid. Cool. Dustin takes it. All right, next we got their super fancy subcompact brushless fan. It's got multiple settings on it. Pivots moves around in all sorts of ways. It's also got this massive thing for 2x4s. If you want to connect it on there, it's magnetic. Literally everything. It's crazy. 18 volt. Let's go. Tool only by itself. Year on this, 25. Third week. Go. Ridgid. I'm going to see what other blades I've got for you. Yeah, don't have anything just yet. All right, and then last Ridgid item, at least that I've got for now. Ridgid multi-tool. I am just afraid this is going to go way too cheap. 2025, third week. This is the better edition, the better model. And it will come with a sanding pad and a couple sandpaper there. Let's run it. Go. 25, third week. What is the Ryobi tube on the top of the shelf? Can't make sense of it. Everybody asks. It's the blower. It's the compact blower. Literally, I'm not joking you. That's the recoil on it. Pushing back on it. Everybody asks about that all the time. And yeah, that thing is powerful. I want it. I can't sell it. It's mine. I can't let go of it right now. Can't let go because it's the only one I've got. Maybe one day I'll have extras, you know? Maybe. Maybe. Someone said, hey, look, here, Drake, here's a grinding disc. This is the huge one. I believe it's for the 6-inch grinder. For my hair. That would do the trick. Ridgid grinding disc, 6-inch blade, go. 6-inch. And $2 takes it. All right, let's keep running. All right, this is a router bit set. It is brand new, 15-piece, brand new, still zip tied. I'm going to show you from above because they got these massive stickers on the front. It is a brand new 15-piece router bit set. Brand new. Never used. The outer box does have some scuffs on it, so just be aware of that. Router bit set, brand new. Stang takes it. Stang is definitely taking advantage of that free shipping after the first item. All right, Forstner set, also brand new, zip tied. Literally never used. Ryobi inflator, don't have any right now. Forstner set, brand new. Don't mind these stickers, they're just the Home Depot stickers. Let's go. Forstner. Such a weird thing to say. All right, Stolz takes it. Congrats. All right, we've got one Ryobi router. Sounds really smooth, really nice. 2025, 6th week. Does have some sticker residue on the opposite side. Very, very minor marks on this. Very minor marks. Sticker residue here. I can take that off before sending it to. But besides that, this thing looks great. Let's go. I've only got one of these routers. Go. One router. All right, miscounted here a little bit. You have a light? Not anymore. Everybody's looking for lights right now. That's such a weird request. I'm not gonna lie. It's a weird request for a lot of people to be asking for a light. Whole stud finder, tested. Guns. I don't sell guns out here. 24, 26th week, pre-owned. Whole stud finder. Let's go. $6. Here's another whole stud finder. Grease gun and silicone gun. I don't have one. This one's definitely scuffed up on the back. Not sure what they were doing. Could just be a bunch of drywall. I don't know. 24, 13th week. It does work. Does come with the batteries. Tested. Go. Steel. Here's another whole stud finder. Year on this, 25, 4th week, pre-owned. It does have some marks and scuffs on it. Go. Jake takes it. Let's do this. Oscillating blade set, 4-piece. The packaging is not pretty. I won't lie. But these blades are not used. These are fresh blades, never used. Oscillating blades. Fresh pack. Any more USB clip fans? Not today. I will have some more on Friday. Wood and metal, yes. It's got a couple different wood and metal. $13. Good deal there. All right, I've got one air grip. One air grip. I don't know if this is... There you go. Advertisement. Go. Textured material, so it won't stay on there for too long. Year on this, 24. There you go. The Tiger takes it. All right, drill bit set. Drill bits. Round shank, black oxidized drill bits. Still has this nice little plastic that comes with it. Clip is there. Obviously, you gotta have one of those Home Depot stickers on there. No backpack sprayers. I don't deal with the big stuff. And a little bit of stuff in there. But besides that, the drill bits have never been used. Go. Round shank. Yeah, Home Home Depot sticker not only adds value, but it's more of a authentication sticker. True authentic Home Depot. Sell the blower? Absolutely not. Can't do that. What am I gonna be left with? Got so much dust around here. It won't make sense. I have so much people wanting it. I said no, no, no. I can't do that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll have one auction, one day for one tool, and it'll just be the blowers. All the fans that wanted it, they can all hammer to grab it. I've got so much people. I think Pound Town, if he's still on here, if he's on here, start at $100, bruh. That would be funny. That would be funny if that happened. Pound Town would be so mad at me if he did that. If I did that, he would be so pissed. Be like, all right, 28-piece drill bit and driver set. I don't remember if it's actually all 28. I did not count. 1, 2, 3, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Seems like it's a little bit more. But let's go. You got the drill bits here in front. And you've also got some hex drill bits there. All right, who's taking that giveaway? Mike Bowles or Bowles? Get yourself a torch lighter. There you go. All right, let's run this. It is slightly pre-owned. You can see a couple of these bits here that have been used. It could be missing one bit in the back there. There's an empty spot there. It could be missing one. But here we go. Clip works, pre-owned. Let's run this. Go. All right, we got a 70-piece impact driving set. 70-piece. Again, sticker residue all over the front. It's got all these fancy plastics. It might be missing one bit on top. I don't remember. I don't know, and I don't remember. But you can see there, besides probably that, this thing has never been used. So let's run it. $2 pre-bid on the framing gun. I am probably not going to run that with a $2 pre-bid. I'm not about to take a massive loss on that. Oh, this stuff gets put in such strange ways. There you go. $21. Dustin takes it. All right, one more drill bit set. 52-piece impact driving set with diamond grit. Diamond grit. There's the diamond grit, and you got a couple small diamond grit pieces there. A little Home Depot sticker, so you guys know it's authentic. The clip works. All right, let's do this. Go. These bits do not look used at all. They look fresh. $21. There you go, Charles. All right, this is obviously open box. It looks like it might have been lightly used, but abrasive bristle round brush connected to a drill or impact, whatever you want to do. Throw it on there and use it. Tear things apart. Hard bristle. Dustin takes it. All right, this is a big pack of dividers. Ryobi Link 2-drawer toolbox dividers. Lots of dividers in here. If you're looking for something like this, I've only got one pack like this, and that's it. Go. Really strange, I guess, item. I don't get these often, ever. Actually, first time ever getting one. So if you need it, box dividers, toolbox dividers. There you go. There you go. All right, Ryobi. Obviously, it's still never been used. No, it hasn't been taken out. No vacuums. No more clip fans today. We'll have some more on Friday. 2025 12th week on this. 25 12th week. Compact laser. Compact laser. Go. Compact laser. All right, we're done with that. And I think no, we got one more item here. One more item here. All right, multi-tool, Ridgid grinder. Don't have one today. All right, Ryobi multi-tool has a minor mark on the bottom here. Does come with the Allen wrench. 2024 47th week on this. Who's taking that givey? Charles MP, congrats on that giveaway. All right, let's go. Here we go. Tool only. No accessories. Go. Multi-tool. Ridgid right angle impact. Don't have one. I usually when I get them, I get like 3 at a time, but I didn't get any this time. Charles is on a roll. He's getting tons of giveaways. All right, that's gonna be it on the Ryobi stuff. That's gonna be it on the Ryobi stuff. But we got a couple other fun things. Boo, yeah. No blower though. Yeah, dude, that blower's not going anywhere. At least definitely not right now. Uh we've got some other fun stuff in here. Are you in Montana? No. MT is just my initials. So, fun stuff here. No more Ridgid. 150 star. Dude, don't think anyone would take it at 150 bucks. But let's talk about this. Philips Smart. They connect to your phone. They are literally every color in the rainbow plus more. 60 watt 19 A19 bulbs. These attach absolutely anywhere. Someone gave me the smart idea to take these and put them outside the house because these do have like a fire setting where they can flicker kind of side to side, change colors here and there. Really smart lights. Really awesome light. These are LED, plastic, not glass. Open box. Some of these packages were not the cleanest, so I took out every single light, made sure that it turns on. And you guys know, sometimes people return Home Depot stuff like this, and it's not even the lights that are from the box. So I even check for all of that. Anyway, let's run them. Should be fun. Philips Hue lights, 800 lumens, bright lights, connect to your phone. They're a little bit tedious to set up, but once they're set up, these are really fun. Really nice to have. Color changing. I have a couple of these set up. I got 2 in the front of my house. You can literally change every single light individually. If you want one light to be red and the other light to be green, you can literally do that. Here's another one. Go. Every light is adjustable by itself. Every single light. On its own. I will be going box by box because each box kind of has slightly different, you can say, damage to it, but the lights are literally untouched. Tested. They're tested, but they look literally perfect. Literally for holidays, if you guys are football fans, if you guys have, obviously we're gonna have Christmas and other celebrations coming up soon. Literally do whatever you want with them, any color. Again, the boxes are not the prettiest, but the lights are literally perfect. Let's go. Open box, they are tested. Not Bluetooth tested, they're just connected to make sure that they actually light up. But the Bluetooth settings, it's not too hard to set up. They made this thing pretty easy to set up. Here's another pack, and these are packs of 2. You can connect, I believe, like an infinite amount of these. Separate them into each room. There's so many settings and so many lights you can do on them. It's literally insane. Here's another one. Another one. And no, I do not have 200 packs of these. I just did that so it's easier for me to get through them. Plus, shipping on these is really cheap. Here's another pack of 2. And let's run a giveaway. Another torch lighter giveaway. I don't have any 3-port chargers. I do not generally deal with the big stuff. I let 904 Tools and Hungry Mikey deal with that stuff. No, don't go there. All right, let's go. Open box. These are tested. And the reason I tested them is because some of these boxes look kind of janky. And I just want to make sure that you guys are getting the right stuff. For instance, like this. Like, it's janky, but the lights are literally perfect. Like, legit perfect. Let's go. All right, here's another pack again. Like you can see there, I want to be able to make sure that you guys are getting stuff that works. That's why I go through and test absolutely everything. Color changing. Literally, the amount of options you guys have on these lights is legit crazy. You can see there, box. Janky, but the lights are perfect. It's a pack of 2. Pack of 2. There's another one. Surface cleaner. Don't have any right now. This is a pretty clean box. Here's another one. Go. Stolz takes it. Here's another pack of 2. You can see there. Decent box. Lights are tested. Really tedious work, but I'd rather you guys be happy knowing that this stuff works. If it doesn't, somehow, don't be scared to shoot me a message. We'll work something out. Not a scary guy. That's why we got the premium badge. Take care of our customers. I say we, it's only me. It is much appreciated that you do that. Well, I'd rather not have problems than have problems, because I don't like problems. But problems happen. And when they happen, you gotta fix them. Stolz with another one. Here's another 2-pack. You guys are about to have enough lights for absolutely every single room in your house. My house is gonna be lit. Bro, everybody's gonna be so confused with your house. They're like, what the heck is happening to this guy? Why is there so many different lights? Tested. So I can only imagine the amount of colors you're about to have. But these also do have just the regular white color. Different there's a word for it. Not lumens. Different shades of white. 50 shades of white. Let's just call it that. So if you wanted your house just to have literally just normal white, you can have that too. MKD, I don't even know how to say that. Congrats on the torch lighter. Money torch lighter, color temperature. Yes, thank you. I don't know why I stuttered on that so hard. Again, this packaging, some of it is janky, but these lights, some of these, the lights are nice. They're separated. They're not gonna fly around. They're not gonna tap on each other. Even if they do, they're plastic, so they're not gonna break. But let's go. We got a couple more, and then we'll run off on those. Literally $8. It's $4 a battery. That's cheap. Let's go. $4 a light. What am I talking about? Battery. This is probably one of the cleanest boxes, except for that little minor tear. But again, these lights are legit. I do have more different types of lights, different sizes, different lumens. I'm probably going to have a separate show on those next week. Curious to see what would even happen if people are even interested in lights. I don't know. But we got tons of different sizes. We also got floodlights. Also, this brand, if you wanted to get floodlights. All right, here's another pack. This one's definitely janky, but still, those lights, like, you won't know the difference between these and the ones where the box looks perfectly clean. Like, you legit won't know the difference. Stang. Run some floodlights. I'm gonna have to test those, but I might throw some up for Friday. We'll see. Got the 6-inch and 4-inch floodlights, and I also got Hue. I don't know if you guys know anything about the Hue lights. I've got Hue lights too. Like this strip light back here, it's Hue. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So it's just kind of hanging around. Not sure if I'm gonna hang it up or not because they are not cheap. That thing's over. I think it's like 175 bucks for that strip light. It's ridiculous. We got a couple packs left, and then we're done with these lights. If you can only imagine the amount of colors you guys are gonna have on these, it's gonna be insane. You can see there the packaging. Last pack for today. Go. The amount of colors, I can only imagine how many different colors you guys are gonna have. Let's do this. And if you don't care for LED, these are LED. 60 watt. I'll throw a couple of these up. These are just one single color, soft white, warm glow effects. These are non-flickering. So LED, but they do not flicker. If you've got if you don't want to have any flickering lights, these are a good option for you. They're only one color. They are glass, and these are literally brand new. The box on these is perfect. I'll throw a couple of these up and then finish off with some drywall knives, and then we'll be out of here for today. I gotta pack a bunch of boxes. Non-flickering soft white lights. They are also dimmable, so if you have a dimmer at home, you can dim them down. These are legit brand new. Boxes on them are perfect, and they come in packs of 4. Just a couple more, and we'll be out of here on those. All right, probably 1 or 2, and then we'll be done with these. Warming back up though, I did kind of step away from Ryobi. Not intentionally. It's been really hard to grab onto some Ryobi right now. This is become so mad packed with buyers on pallets. It's become so insane. Prices have been skyrocketing. It almost doesn't even make sense to buy pallets at all anymore. But I did go on to some Milwaukee. Milwaukee has been just a big fail. Although it is Milwaukee, here's some drywall knives, brand new, brand spanking new, 10-second or 7 seconds sudden death. Go. But we're working back up, getting on some Ryobi, throwing up some lights here and there. $1. Let's go. Drywall knife, brand new, corner, drywall pointing knife. All right, we're done. Actually, let me throw this. I'm gonna throw up 1 torch lighter. If you had a chance, if you want one, he buys all over Whatnot and resells. Yeah, I know Abraham. I know Abraham's been around. We know Abraham around here, but haven't seen him in a long time. But it's okay. I'm not. It gives everybody else a chance, which is completely nice. Torch lighter. If you didn't get a chance to win one, here you go. It's got a bunch of dollar bills on it. If you want to get yourself a torch lighter, Rumor is like, no, this is mine. I hear that most people don't even buy these for their cigars. They actually buy them for cooking. Nice and easy. Just toast up some creme brulee or whatever else. He lit me up yesterday, Lowell. I could not buy anything. I think because I kind of went astray and started buying Milwaukee, Abraham, and I think Keen Bargain kind of disappeared, which is good. It's better for you guys. You guys actually get a chance to win something. Throw up the framing nailer with 19 people. I won't lie. I don't want to. I don't want to. Because if this thing goes for less than 150 bucks, I am just shot losing it. Dustin, do it. I can't. I won't be able to unless there's a handful of people that say they want it. I took a lot of losses on the Milwaukee stuff, which is not your guys' fault. I'm probably going to keep it and throw it up on Friday. I tried to get you to run it when you had 60 people. Yeah, I know. I know, Dustin, but it just wasn't warm. Nobody was asking for the framing guns, so I just wasn't comfortable throwing it up. I got to try to recoup some of the losses and not take too bad of a loss when I can't afford to do it. Start your bid at your price. It won't be bidding at that point. That's going to be the thing. I could do it at 150 bucks, but I don't think anyone wants it for 150. I think they want it for less. Anyway, we are done today. We're gonna have another show on Friday. I'm gonna prepare myself for Friday. More lights, more Ryobi, probably a little bit more Ridgid, probably a couple different lights on Friday too. If I get a chance to kind of separate some of the stuff, it'll be pretty nice. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you guys for coming by. I'm gonna throw you guys onto somebody on for a raid. So give me 1 second. It's not even gonna be a big raid, but nonetheless, it's probably gonna be Hungry Mike. Yes, it is. All right. See you guys.